Come on in, boo. I had to bring out the big one. I had to bring out the big Dutch oven. Yeah. Stop playing. Stop playing, and it's hot. I'll push my stove back a little bit. Push it back this way so y'all can see that. Yes. Yes. Now I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to turn it off because I'm getting ready to add the crawfish that I already brought from H-E-B and the shrimp. Okay? But before I do that, I want to add, hey, I'm coming over here. I want to add some garlic to this butter. Then I'm going to add some of my Cajun shrimp powder seasoning. That's our dipping sauce right there. That's going to be our dipping sauce. Look at that. That's my Cajun shrimp powder seasoning right there. Hey, y'all come on in and share the live. Let's look at that. Look at that. Ooh, baby. So now we're going to add the crawfish that I got from H-E-B today. I don't want to make no mess. I'm going to add the crawfish. I turned the fire off, the burner off, because I don't want to cook these crawfish because they're already cooked. I want the crawfish to have my flavor and not theirs. I know there's some people that don't eat crawfish, but baby, and you all already know, I love chicken in mine. Y'all see that? Come on. Come on in. I just wanted to warm up. That's all I wanted to do, is warm up. And they had shrimp already, so I'm going to add the shrimp. Yes. And I'm going to add some more of my seasoning. I think I might need some more. We're going to add some garlic. Whoa. Who wants some? Y'all come in and share the live. Y'all know how they doing things right now. Seriously. I'm real serious. I'm serious. I'm going to turn this on one more time. Ooh, look at that bone. I'm letting it come off the bone. Ooh, ooh. Get yourself together up in here. Look at that sausage. That's what I have here. Who wants some? Let's come over here and get this. I saw earlier there's some that don't like crawfish, but I didn't like crawfish in the beginning, and I really still don't like crawfish because I don't like to do all that extra peeling. But I don't know if some of you, if you remember when I went to the store and I ordered the sausage, and it has blueberries in it. It has blueberries in this sausage right here. You see the blueberries? We're gonna check this blueberry sausage out tonight. Let's turn it out. We're gonna check it out. I wanna cut it. Just to see what it looked like. Ooh. Oh my. Y'all see that blueberry still up in there? That blueberry is there, boo. I can't even get it. Look at that. That's blueberry up in here. So we're gonna check it out. Hold on. I want to see something. I want to see something. Show me something, boo. Ooh. To be more careful. I mean, got to be more careful. That's so good. That's freaking good right there. That blueberry sausage is good. Oh yeah. Hey, Joanne, Latrice, Tanette, Patricia, Linda, Sabrina, Stafford, Yolanda, Andre, what you doing, boo? Look at that, Andre. Andre, I know you want some. That's fresh corn. Have the eggs in here, I have the potatoes in here, I have my chicken in here, my drumettes, because I love my drumettes in a boil. My cousin hit me to that a long time ago, and it was really good. Y'all sit there and look at that. I gotta go in here real quick. I had to get a lot of things together today. Ooh, that looks so good. That looks so good. Who wants some? Hey, Georgetta. Hey, Terry. Hey, Francis. Will somebody come and take a look at this? Hey there, Marion. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Andre. I know you want to play, Andre. Look at it. Look at it. And so what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do next, because we're gonna top this off with something really, really good. We're gonna top this off with something good. And I mean good. You can't have this. Now, if you have a cholesterol problem, you have a cholesterol problem, you might not want to do this, do what I'm doing. You might just want to keep it neutral. You might just want to keep it neutral. I do. This is sad. This is really, really sad. But I listened to, you know what? I listened to someone speak last night. And when I tell you that man, he spoke the truth. When I tell you he spoke the truth about Facebook, he spoke the truth about Facebook. It don't take a rocket science to know what's going on right now with certain people. grandkids was coming in here. Hold on. Gotta get it on that corn, that butter, everything. And make sure it's right. When we come here with this bowl right here, we're gonna put that there. And I want this sausage. I want some crawfish. I finally learned how to peel a crawfish. I have my own taste in here, not H-E-B taste. I have mine. That drumette. Let's get that. Oh Lordy, I did it to where my meat started falling apart. I started to take them out, but then I said, no, I'm not gonna take them out. Get me an egg. Get me some more crawfish. Another egg. I'm gonna eat this egg, both of these eggs. Get some shrimp here. What else? Oh, one of these good sausage. What else is up in here? Potato. Another corn. I'm gonna eat tonight. I haven't eaten. I'm gonna eat me something. Let's get some more crawfish. Look at that. I just needed to warm these up. That's all I needed to do. What else I need? I'm just going to show out tonight. What else? What else? What else do I need? Oh. And chicken. And we're going to put us in. Now, I will eat me some shrimp out of a boil. Don't cover up my crawfish. Let our crawfish be known. It takes a lot of crawfish to fill you up. It takes a lot of crawfish to fill you up. It takes a lot of crawfish to fill you up. Y'all see that? Then I'm gonna get this little old potato with the dipping sauce. Look at that. Who wants some? I am so sorry, Don. I'm so sorry that you can't eat it. Ooh, but I'm going to eat some for you, boo. I'm going to eat some for you. I'm going to eat some for you. My dipping sauce right here. I'm going to dip tonight. Oh, I know that's good. I know it's good. And so then what we're going to do, hold on. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. So then what we're going to do, we're going to make a little room for this right here. We're going to move this over here. This is my food, so I can touch my food. We're going to move that over there, and we're going to come and put this right there. That dipping sauce, we're going to put it right there. And then we're going to wipe this off right here. I had that little small Dutch oven at first, and I said, oh, heck no. This is not going to fit in there. It's not going to fit in there. And you come here, and you look at this like this. Look at that. Then I'm going to sit back and let you all follow the bowl. Follow the bowl. You got to follow the bowl. You have to follow it. Follow the bowl. Follow the bowl. And then look at it. Don't that look good? Don't that look good? Ooh, woo. Oh my goodness. Gracious and mercy. I'm loving it. Who wants some? I'm about to sit this right. And we're going to come here just like this. And we're going to turn around just like this. We'll put this over here. And I need to go get me another plate because I need to make sure I got it right. Put it on this one. Me. Look at that. Woo. Woo. Pretty. Francis. Hey, Karen. Patricia. Catherine. Andre, yummy to my tummy. Oh, Lord have mercy. I gotta get several napkins. Several napkins. Now hold on to that. Now look at that plate. Look at it. Look at the plate. I had to go back there and look at those dogs because it's starting to rain outside. And they've been cutting up. Beaver really been cutting up with those goats. You about to eat already? You like my t-shirt? Thank you. I thought I had something on it. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Joyce. Looks so delicious. Oh, hold on. I truly want to thank you for my food. I truly want to thank you for that blessing that you gave me on my way home today. Ooh, Lordy, have mercy. In the name of Jesus, I want to say hallelujah. Look at that. Now, Diva is very jealous of the goats. Georgetta, I had to go out there and actually cover them up because I wasn't letting them in right now. But I had to go out there and actually cover them up so that they cannot see the goats. Because as long as they can see the goats, they're going to continue to bark, 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 bark all night long. And those goats are not even worried about them. Thanks for showing. You're welcome, Mary. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Susan. Hey, Susan. I know it's good, Susan. Baby, when I tell you God is good, He is good. Is it spicy? No, it's not spicy. It's actually not spicy. Now, my spice taste and your spice taste may be different. You would need a beard. Baby, if you sit back and eat the way I'm eating, you will never need a beard. Just take it to the side, boo. Now, every now and then, I have splashed food on me. And I don't like that. I think that's so sloppy. But guess what? Look at this. And you dip it up in there, and look at that. Look at that. Look at that right there. Let me put this piece of chicken up in there. The goats are outside. They're outside, boo. I gotta watch what I'm getting here. Hold on. Because I want to eat my chicken tonight. See how I just pulled that vein out of there? Nope. I'm gonna let somebody else do it. Oh, there's another one. That's why I don't eat chicken, because they have all those veins in there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you think I'm wrong. Hold on, I had to go over here. I had a little itch on my nose. But guess what? I ain't worried about all that. Ooh. Oh my gosh. That's the other piece. Rose, you want some? Carolyn, what you mean? What's happening to me? I'm about to bite this. I'm about to do the crawfish now. Hold on. So this is the crawfish. That's it. This is the crawfish right here. That's the crawfish. Okay. Now most people, this is the head of the crawfish. This is the head. So you take that head off. And then some people, they will suck everything that's on the inside of their head. Not me. I'm not doing it. But I'll come here. And I'll get the rest of this crawfish out of here. Oh, whew. Y'all need to start playing with crawfish for real. The ones that sit back and try to say, "Ooh, I don't like crawfish. I will never eat crawfish." Y'all better be trying to figure out what you're gonna eat, because there's some dishes that I make and it have crawfish in it. You see that? Baby, when I tell you this sauce right here, this dipping sauce will take you to a different whole nother level. Where is it? That dipping sauce, yeah. That dipping sauce, yeah. It'll make you lick your fingers. Ooh, that dipping sauce is so good. It is raining outside. See that? We gotta go for the egg. Let's go for the egg. Let's go for the egg. My hands are so dirty, but I don't care. My mom always said, "Gots to be more careful." Gots to be more careful. I'm about to go over there and, hey, if them kids come here tonight, they're not going to get no dipping sauce because I'm going to eat it all. Who wants some? Who wants some of that sauce? Now, I'm about to dip that's fresh corn. This is fresh corn, not out the freezer section. This is fresh corn. Look at it. Ooh, it just dripped on there. Drip, drip chemicals. It's something about that fresh corn. It's something about the fresh corn opposed to frozen corn. Baby! I can't even eat it anymore. Yes, the fresh corn is something different about fresh corn. The crunch is even different on the fresh corn. Francis, that fresh corn cannot be beat. Look at me. Okay. So now we're going to taste the blueberry sausage. We're going to taste the blueberry sausage. Here we go. Nope, that's not it. This is it. This is the blueberry sausage. See the blueberry in there? Let's dip it in here. And see what we're going to come out with. Baby, that blueberry sausage is off the chain. I really want to cuss, but I'm not a big cusser. But look at that. I'm about done. That's so freaking good. Who makes a blueberry sausage? Oh, fresh. Well, that's what this is. You see that? You see that darkness in there? That's the blueberry up in there. That's blueberry. Where my water at? Oh my God, I can't even eat all of this. This is so good. It just tastes like it's just a different Vanda. It's just a different taste coming to the sausage. I can taste the okay, let me see if I can explain it to you a little bit more. I can taste the sausage, but if you ever eaten blueberries, you can also taste the blueberry in there. So my taste buds and your taste buds may be different. I know you're not trying to be funny. You just want to know what it tastes like. I wanted to know the same thing that you wanted to know. I wanted to know the same thing. A few weeks ago, when I went to Fresh, and I happened to, that sausage happened to stand out to me, and I asked the guy, the butcher, like, what is that in that sausage? What is that dark that's in there? And he told me it's blueberry. So, and it's not even kind of sweet. No, it's not even kind of sweet. It's just a taste that you'll never taste in another sausage. This is my first time tasting it, so. But I can tell you this, I let it boil in that pot probably for a whole hour before anything took place. But you see that blueberry? Let me get a couple of more of these. Now you still got to clean the back of this of the crawfish, because that's where they carry all their waste, in the back. This is the meat of the crawfish that's in there. This meat right here. So don't go to the restaurant ordering just some crawfish, because you'll never get full. You will never get full. You're gonna need something else besides those crawfish, because they're not filling at all. Just pull that shell back. Bring that up. Come back. Make sure you don't have no waste up in there. Now this is a big one right here. Now this is what you call a big one. Ooh, look at that one right there. That's a crawfish right there. Now that was a big one. Some people suck the head. I'm not sucking no head. I'm not doing it. Come on now. You think you want to get me because I saw that big old vein up in there. I saw something in there big. And you think I'm just going to go ahead and eat you. Nope. Not going to happen. Oh, it's on my finger. I'm not eating that. Y'all can have that. I'm picky. Let me pick and choose me the way I want to pick and choose me. People in this world, they want to pick and choose everybody. Lily Strickland. And they want to pick people for you. Hey, Vernita. Thank you. Thank you, boo. Okay. Just dip it in the salt. I don't know. I gotta get another one of these crawfish. That crawfish, this crawfish is so good. Oh my goodness. And I got it out of there. You know, sometimes we have to do things that we want to do in our own life. But I can always tell you, what goes around comes around. It'll come right back around. Oh, that's so good. Okay. I ate a lot of these crawfish. I did. Oh, it's another big one. Hold on. There's one more. I know, Gail. I know. I know. I listened to something last night, and with a I don't want to say the person's name, but the same thing that he talked about was the same thing that I've been talking about. And the good part about it is that I have proof. I have proof of it. But people don't understand that. They don't understand. Wow. I try not to speak on it too much because that's what they look at. But I've never spoken on it. So what are you really looking at? I don't make the money that a lot of people was out there making $20,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month. I don't make that kind of money. Because Facebook is going to make sure that I don't. Because they're going to keep those numbers down to where you don't make that kind of money. But I'm good. Because see, Facebook is not in control. God is in control. Everything that think is done in the dark will come to the light at some point in time. But I'm still going to keep shining. I'm still going to be here. I just want to hold on to what I have and the proof that I have and be silent about it. I've been looking at it for a long time. I've been screenshotting for a very long time. And with all my screenshots, I can prove it if I want to. And I know you all love me. But Facebook don't want you to love me. They want you to love somebody else. But I listened to that guy last night. And I started following his page, and it's amazing how because he was talking some real stuff. Exactly. But they don't care about a person being a role model. What they care about is a person putting vulgar things on social media that's going to boost their views up. Everybody don't want to see that. Everyone don't want to see that. In my eyes, I feel it's very disgusting, because as a woman, why would you even feel that you have to put yourself out there just to get views? I'm going to stand my own ground like I've been standing my grounds. God is in control. And he's always going to be in control. I may not come on social media like the next person do, because I really don't have the time to do that. I have other things in my life besides. Facebook is not my whole heart and soul, okay? Facebook is not my whole heart and soul. So for them to judge people because they're not active like the next person, it doesn't mean that you're any less than that next person. It means that you just have something else going on. But it's okay. Exactly. You have to block vulgar things. They so quick to let the vulgar play, but then when you have something so positive and so positive for the next viewer, they don't want that to be seen. They want you all to direct yourself somewhere else that you don't want to be directed to. And I'm not in control of that at all. What I can tell you all, if I sit here and tell you all what I have really gathered up and how Facebook really handled things, because all the screenshots that I have and what they've been doing all this time, my views may have sometimes went up high, but that's not their intentions, okay? It's a money thing. It's a money thing. Who pay into Facebook? I can't. I can't boost my live for Facebook when you're taken away from me. I can't do that. I'm not getting ready to boost my life for you to take away from me. You get more money from me than what I'm getting from you? Hell no. I'm the one spending the money out here, not Facebook, to keep people watching. But it's all good. I love it. I love it. Exactly, to boost. I'm in the whole time that I've been on Facebook, I probably boost my live maybe 7 times. But then after I started realizing you boosting and you're still not getting those views for boosting. You're not getting them. So I stopped. I'm not going to do it. There's no way in the world that I'm going to continue to give you my money, Facebook. I can't give you my money like that. I am, Joyce, I am going to go away. Seriously. I gave myself a certain time. I can't keep spending my money here on social media. And they're taking away from me. The glitch they had the other day, I don't want to tell you all how much money they took away from me, but I screenshot it. I screenshot it from last week to now, to 4 or 5 days ago. I get up now. I get up in the morning, every morning, to see how much money they have taken away. Because if they put your numbers at a certain amount, okay? If your numbers are at a certain amount, if they can keep you, like right now, hold on, we might have 402 people. They might only give me like 300. They might only give me like 200 people. But as long as they can keep you up under 300, they got you. And that's how they can start taking your money away from you. See, it's a green it's a green and it's a red. If they can keep you in the green, you're pretty good. But if they keep taking away from you, they put you in the red. And then that's how they can take your money away from you, when they put you in the red. Stop playing with me, Facebook. Anyone on here can follow me all day long. Because there's no way that a person can have 304,000 followers and only end up with 400 people on here right now. Okay? There's no way a person can have over 304,000 followers and only can stand with 400 people on here right now. There's no way. That means that those other people has been taken away from my page. The one who came in and wanted to be happy because they had the enjoyment of being on my page. But as long as they can take that away. Hey, Linda, I am back at home. As long as they can take that away, hey, let them take it away. Because one thing for certain and two things for sure, God is always going to have the last say so. He's going to always have the last say so. So what a person can do is keep it moving. Keep it moving. It's a number thing. It's a number thing. Most of the time, I don't even know. Because they've been turning off notifications. Y'all don't understand. It's not me turning your notifications off. Listen to what I'm saying. There's no way that I can have 304,000 followers and only have, 439 people on here. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. How can I have 304,000 followers, and they made it a point to where I can't get over 305,000 because they've been, every time I get followers, they take them away. They take them away. I've been watching that and I've been screenshotting that. And I believe you, Lakita, because they don't want you to have any more. What they want you to do is watch who they want you to watch. They don't want you to watch someone that's positive. They want you to watch negativity. I'm not getting ready to go out there and put on a bikini just to get followers. I'm not getting ready to go out there and shake my ass just to get followers. I'm going to be who I've been all these years. And they can't take that away from me. If you want to take it away from me, try to take money away from me, it's okay. I'm not selling my soul to social media. People still sell their soul through the music industry. They sell their soul through movies and all that. But I'll be darned if I sell my soul to social media, to where I got to go disrespect myself just to get a view. So all the times, exactly, Linda. It's a lot of people, Linda, it's a lot of people that have been following me for a very long time, and now all of a sudden they can't even get on my page anymore because of what they're doing. And that's only been really, it's really gotten bad since January. It don't take a rocket science to tell you that, okay? Exactly, many, because they don't want you all to watch the live video. They want you all to watch what they want you to watch. Anyone that has a pretty high up there, they may keep some of them because they don't want to make it seem as if they're whew. Let me not talk. I told you all what they did to my granddaughter a couple of weeks ago. They just actually took her off of my page. And she paid $4.99 a month. I have people on here that pay $4.99 a month. And they removed them from my page. Well, they don't get any notifications. So why would a person pay $4.99 a month? The time when everything changed. But guess what? The same way he lived his life, they say, oh, the rich will get richer. Yeah, they'll get richer. And I'm going to start speaking my mind. Seriously. Because deep down, if I can really tell you all some things that I have really noticed and screenshotted when it comes to my page or anyone else's page, and watching how the numbers are flowing down. Who wants to watch Ratchet? They do. Who wants to watch how a child's life has been changed because of watching certain things on social media? Who wants to watch that? We all have kids. We have grandkids. We all have a life. So why should we subject our life to negativity the way that they want us to? I'm sorry, I just deleted your comment when you mentioned that man's name. I would rather for his name not to be mentioned on my page, because it doesn't matter. If you mention, to me it matters. You mention his name on any social media. I don't talk to you all about that man, and I will never talk to you all about that man. I will never sit back and tell a person how I feel. I will talk to a person individually, but I will never do it on social media. All it takes for us to all to read between the lines. Just read between the lines of what's going on and what's happening. What's happening? Remember that show way back in the day? Exactly, Darnell. I can't either. Baby, my mom has always told me to watch people. watch behind your back. Watch them. And she told me that she told me how her badge been taken away. And I'm sure I have a lot of people badges that's been taken away. But you have to go back in there and reapply. But if you go back in there and reapply and you're not getting a notification, what's the use of you going in there and reapplying and you're not going to get a notification? You're just sending free money to them for what? Oh yeah, they're always going to listen to certain words. That's why I'm very careful about what I say. But it doesn't mean that I have to bow down because they really know the truth. The truth is I've never did anything to Facebook. That's the truth. The truth is that I gained followers that they took away from me that really want to watch me. The truth is that they made the mistake of opening all the money up to the world. The truth is that Facebook was not like this. The truth is that it wasn't like this in the beginning. But see, sometimes people get money hungry, and they think, okay, I can get more views if we get negativity, we get more views off the negativity. Facebook, I'm sorry, because I can't give you that. I'm sorry. Only thing I can do is stand for who I am and who I'm going to be. If I can't give you somebody, I can't give you somebody that I'm not. I'm not that person. I am who I am. Not who you want me to be. So you tell me if I sit back and I go open my legs up on social media, it's okay? You've been watching her for a long time. I had a lady that told me, her name is Gloria, and she told me 3 years ago that she could not get back on my page. And that lady loved to watch me. And the thing about it is, she's able to call me. She's able to call me. She's one of the ones that told me that they have, there's another page out there on YouTube. Like, it's me putting up my videos. But what they're really doing is they're screen recording the live videos that I do on Facebook. And they put it on their page. They opened up a page up under me. She's been telling me this for a long time. And I'm like, no, I'm not live on YouTube like that. I don't go live on YouTube. Who does that? Who go to the extreme of taking someone's profile, their whole live video, and putting it on YouTube or whatever? Or who's able to open up another page up under someone else's name, and this person paying for a blue check mark once a year that's supposed to be protected, and is not protected because they're still allowing these scammers to come in. So where is the protection from that I'm paying for? That's what it's about. It's about greed. My mom used to always say, all money is not good money. All money is not good money. And all money is not good money. All money is not good money. When a person sit back and see things totally being ripped from all the goodness that they've did and shown. Let me tell you all something. This is real talk. Since I became a content creator on social media, me buying groceries, and this real, amount up to about $47,000 a year. Okay? $47,000. So if I'm spending $47,000 on social media, tell me how much I'm making off of social media. And I can write it off. Okay? But I have to be able to prove that I'm spending that amount of money. And that's how I save my receipts. I continue to save my receipts. Because I have to make sure. So if I'm not spending $47,000 on social media, and just hypothetically saying, and you're paying me $30,000. I'm just going to say, you're paying me $30,000. How am I supposed to make that money up? Tell me. No. You getting rich off of me. And you trying to put me in a hole. Make it make sense. Okay? This is real talk. Because I save every receipt that I have. I don't care if I go to the liquor store. I'm saving every receipt. Every receipt. I don't care if I go buy something from a department store. I'm saving every receipt. Every. If I go out and have a business at a restaurant, I'm saving every receipt. Okay? Because you're not going to take that away from me. Okay? I'm smarter than what you think. I save all my receipts. Exactly, Ophelia, yes. But see, they're not understanding that. What they're looking at is what they can get out of people now. They're not looking at what's going to come in the future. In the future. And I'm going to say it just like this, and hey, they might take me completely off. Just like Elon Musk didn't understand, or he didn't think about his vehicles that he have out there, and he sold to millions of people. He didn't think it over before he decided to get into this ball game. He didn't think it over. Because if anyone would ever think it over, they'll think about the future. They would think about the future. So, Ophelia, what do you mean? Ophelia Woodley, what do you mean? Why explain? Just do it. Do you? What do you mean by that? Please explain. Please explain to me what you're trying to say. Because there's nothing that I want to do. So if you're trying to say that I want to do something, tell me what you think that I'm trying to do. Please, because I don't know what you're talking about. You said, don't explain, just do it. Don't explain. There's a difference in explaining and just sitting back and talking. Okay? Always remember that. You said, don't explain, just do it. Please tell me what you're trying to say so that I won't have to sit here and try to think you're trying to be negative over here. Okay? That's what I would like. And if you can't explain it to me, just go on. I don't want to slap nobody. Ophelia Woodley, I still don't understand what you're saying. You don't have to explain to anyone. Make yourself known, please, because it's not giving to me what you're talking about. You came back and said you don't have to explain to anyone. None of us never have to explain anything. There's a difference between explaining and talking about it. Okay? Always remember that. Ophelia, you cannot tell me what to do by usual, okay? As usual. You're just a watcher. Have you ever sent me any stars? But you want to tell me what to do. Are you a subscriber? But you want to tell me what to do. It don't work like that, boo. It may be a conversation, but the conversation that you having, I don't, baby. I'm not gonna sit back and just go back and forth with you all. Ophelia, send me some money to continue to cook, since you want me to continue to cook. So see, that's what you want to do. You want to sit back and watch all the good recipes come up, and for me not to say anything, and for me not to have my own opinion, and you have never put a dime at all, not even a star. But you feel like you can tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do, boo. This is my life, not yours. And if you're not happy with it, find somebody else to watch, because you don't have to stay over here. And I'm going to tell you that straight up, because I really never even seen your name before. So go find somebody else to play with, all right? Because this is not the right page for you at all. See, that's it. She wants your attention and it's working. How she want my attention and it's working? I'm just telling her what I feel. That don't mean that it's working, boo. I could speak just like she could speak. I could speak. What makes you all think that? Y'all be some trolls on the page and trying to say things. She's a scammer, a troll, and everything else. And so is the person that's right there with her. Because, see, they have so much that's going on within themselves. And they have did so much damage within themselves. So the only thing that they can look at in life is just try to keep coming on to a person. Why y'all keep coming on my page? Why do you all keep coming on my page? Why y'all keep watching my page? Ophelia and the next person. Go find somebody else to play with. Y'all want me to sit back and be messy, just like you all are. Sit back and just watch a person's page in the bushes and then feel like, oh, I got me another fake page so I can go in and say what I want to say. Boo, we know when you fake. Ophelia, you got to go, boo. And me looking at you, hold on. Ophelia, me looking at you, you too old for what you doing. It might be a fake page. But you know what? You going to find you something else. Go find you something else and somebody else to play with, because you too old for this, Ophelia. But you know what, boo? Let me get rid of you. You got to go. You talking too much over here. I'm going to ban you. Where you go? That might be one of the people that was on there hating the other night. They was hating because I even mentioned Boss Lady's name. They brought the people out of the woodworks. And let me block you. Okay. You gotta go. You gotta go. Yeah, she gotta go. They be sitting around, sitting back and watching the next person's page and watching my page. Let me say watching my page, trying to figure out what I'm doing, trying to figure out which corner I'm turning, trying to figure out what street number that I'm going on, trying to figure out which restaurant I'm going to be at, trying to figure out who I'm talking to, trying to figure out who I'm dating, trying to figure out how can they get a pic, how can they get a picture. They're still trying to figure that stuff out. Trying to figure out how can they get views over there to their page so they can, just to talk about me. Just so they can talk about me. Baby, if I mean that much to you, I love you too. Hey. Bye, Ophelia. On that fake page. That be down. Y'all know that be down. They're never going to let it go because they have been defeated. They have been defeated. They wanted to try to find out everything about me and they still can't find it out. They don't understand, just like the lady came on there the other night and said, hey, Boss Lady was messy. You messy for being on my page. So why are you on here even speaking of Boss Lady if you're not messy? Why are you worried about her? What difference does it make? Why are you... See, people, they need to learn how to become leaders and stop following the next person. The moment they stop following the next person, they're going to be just fine. They're going to be all right when all they swelling go down. Y'all kind of swole right now. And that dude used my same slogan a while back when he said, y'all going to be all right when all your swelling go down. It was a joke back then, but I'm serious right now. You're going to be all right when all your swelling go down because that's my words, not yours. But you're going to be all right. Y'all just can't get enough. Never seen that name, Ophelia. They be coming up with some names. Ophelia. Ophelia. And so what they trying to do, they're trying to friend you and be happy with you in the beginning and say, oh, I'm a new follower. I came out the bushes because, see, they know that's one of my main things. But guess what? They just don't know people watching them. People are watching them. And when they're watching them, they're screenshotting their profile and they send it to me. And now I've gotten in contact with this IT guy. And I'm going to be able to meet up with him again. And when I meet up with him, and I have all those URL numbers, those numbers that y'all coming in on. If y'all see those numbers and the fake pages numbers, please inbox them to me. Please inbox them to me. Because this person will find out their whole identity. They will know who they are behind. And I'm saying this because they need something like this to come towards them because they think they're untouchable. But it was nothing but God when that guy saw me the other day and tried to holler at me and got my phone number and blah, blah, this and that and told me exactly what type of work he do. Keep playing with me. I'm going to have your whole identity, boo. Yep. I don't wish nothing bad on social media. I don't wish nothing bad on no one. I don't wish nothing bad on Facebook. All I want is Facebook to be fair to people. To be fair. Because what's done in the dark will come to the light. And it's going to come to the light. It's going to. You need that guy, Tamika. Baby, that guy was trying to holler at me the other day. I'm like, that was way last week. I walked out of Office Depot, and baby, I'm just walking, minding my own business. And I don't like to be rude to people. I don't like to be rude to people. But I stood there and he told me what kind of work he do. It's not from all the way from the beginning, but it was a great conversation. I haven't talked to him since. I do things when I want to do things, not when the next person want me to do things. I am my own person. I've been my own person. Hey, Riker the Striker. What's going on, boo? He saw a beautiful woman. And baby, when people come to me and they say things to me, like, I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie. I'm gonna put it up front with you all, straight up. So I'm in HEB today, right? And I'm on the riding cart. I'm on a little riding cart, and a white lady, she stopped me, and she said, "You look so familiar to me." And so I know how I am. I'm gonna say, "Oh, well, maybe are you on social media?" And then she said, "Not very often." So she asked me if I worked at such and such place and around the area where I was today. And I said no. And I told her where I retired from. And she said, "But you just look so familiar to me." And I said, "It's okay. We all say somebody look like someone." And so at the end of all of that, she told me, "Thank you." And she said, "You look so beautiful." And this comes from a white person. She said, "You look so beautiful." And I said, I'm rolling off in the little cart, and I said, "Thank you." Because you got to say people, you have to say thank you to people. You have to. You have to show your appreciation to people. No matter what it is. Now, if it's something negative, you can still show your appreciation, but you can kill a person. You can kill a person with kindness. Okay? See, I know how to kill people with kindness. And that right there. Thank you, Minnie. Thank you. That right there made me feel really, really good. It made me feel good because I've never been a person that ever grew up in my life being prejudiced. Okay? I've never been a prejudiced person. Now my brother, on the other hand, because he's older than I am, he saw things that I never saw back in the day. But my brother, he is the most prejudiced person ever. But I can't listen to him talk. I hear the words that's coming out of his mouth, but a lot of it I'm not understanding. And I'm not understanding because I wasn't born in that world. Okay? So I don't know what it's like to hate a white person. I don't know what it's like to hate a black person. I don't know what any of that is like. When I was in Maryland, I went to a predominantly white school. Okay? So that's all I was around. And I'm growing up as a kid, growing up into my adult years. People are taught to be prejudiced. That's something that they're taught. It wasn't taught to me. My brother, on the other hand, he saw things that I didn't see as a kid growing up in this world, okay? So to me, everybody is beautiful to me. I don't care who I talk to. I don't care who I talk to. Everyone is beautiful to me. No one can sit back and try to make me be out to be someone that I'm not. We all may dislike the words that are coming out the next person's mouth. We all may dislike the things that are going on with the next person. We all may dislike how you was raised. We all may dislike on how things are going on here today. But we speak about it, that's just an opinion. What in the hell can we do about it? But sit back and look at it, and look at the ride. I'm one person. I'm one person. That's all I am, is one person. And I love everyone. I love everyone. So I know who I am, not who the next person want me to be. And I just love the fact that we can respect ourselves. It's not only ourselves that we need to respect. There's other people in this world that we need to respect. Some of us have grandkids. Some of us has a daughter. Some of us have nieces. They have nephews. They have uncles. We have aunts. Everybody deserves respect. Everyone deserves respect. You can't sit back and just think that you can just talk to a person any kind of way and think that everything is supposed to be peaches and cream for you. You got the peaches, you got the cream. What else you have with that when you're disrespecting someone and someone see you coming at them in the wrong way? No respect. No respect. I've always been myself, no matter what the next person want to think or feel about me, because no one on this blue app really know me. Okay, my homegirl Bree, she know me. My homegirl Shirley Faye, she know me. My homegirl Lisa, she know me. Her daughters know me. There's a lot of people on this blue app that's speculating, and they go by what the next person is telling them, because they don't have the balls to be a leader for themselves and see what's going on within themselves, and to say, dang, I didn't see this lady like that. I don't see that in that lady. Let me be who I am, not who you want me to be. Let me follow me. I don't need to follow you. See, the next person that sit back and follow after somebody, they weak. You're a weak-minded person. Very weak-minded. How you going to follow after somebody else and you can't even follow yourself in the right direction? See, wrong direction people, they follow themselves in the wrong direction to where they can't even follow themselves in the right direction. Stop playing with me. And I say it all the time, we all go through trials and we go through tribulations, and no one is perfect in this world. I haven't always been perfect. Back in the day, hey, I'm a Gemini. I said some ignorant things to people, and I would do some ignorant things to people. But then I had to realize, if I continue that, how do I expect to get any blessings in my life? See, people, they don't understand that. They want to continue to do all the wrong things towards people and think they're going to get blessed behind that. Let me see how many leaders we have in here. I want to see how many leaders we have in here. And you tell me if you're a follower. And if you say you're a follower, you're just trying to be funny. I'm a Gemini. Stop playing with me. I worked throughout my whole daggone life. I started working when I was 12 years old. Okay? We were living in Maryland back in the day. We went from Maryland to Utah, from Utah to Maryland to California to San Francisco to all kind of states everywhere. And we was last stationed again in Maryland. Military. You got to hold your fingers the right way when you're a military child. You got to sit at the table a right way when you're a military child. You have to sit up, not slouch. Come on. Definitely a leader. That's what I want to say. Abigail, I meant to call you on my way back yesterday, and I let it get away from me. I think one of the things is because I started losing connection in those woods. But I'm going to call you. You call me tonight. Yeah, you have people. Who's that? Minnie Cooper. We're going to always have someone that want to be like the next person. Be yourself. Be yourself. Only thing that I can do all these years is be who I am, who God set me out to be. Because see, way back then, I was that kid way back then when I was teased when I was a kid. And they called me big lips and they called me all kind of names up under the sun, boo. Even my own family members. But guess what? I'm that same person that they all looking at here today. Because see, God see things that the next person can't see. He will make your step what? Stool be your enemy. And it don't matter if it's a family member. It don't matter if it's your niece, your nephew, or whomever it is. He will make them your enemy. Stop playing. He will make all the haters. You can be my enemy. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to shine. There's nowhere in the world I can retire from my job at the age of 55 years old, like many other people have did in this world. But that means that you had to start early, okay? That means you had to start early. Make your enemy your step stool. Huh? How about that? And it doesn't matter if it's your niece, your nephew, your uncle, your brother, or whomever it is. You will be the biggest step stool ever. So stop playing. I've always been a person, I can forgive you. I will forgive you at any point. And the Bible says you can forgive. You're supposed to forgive and forget. It's so easy to forgive. But how in the world can you tell me to forget? Because it's going to still be running through your mind on what's going on. What happened? Do you all think for 1 minute what happened between my sister and I and what she did to me? You think it still don't run through my mind? And people sitting back trying to figure out, what happened? How? People on the internet that don't even know anything that's going on that were even transpired. But one thing that I can say when it comes to me, I am a forgiving person. Okay? And I'm always forgive. Even though we're supposed to forget, it's kind of hard to forget. But I can still sit back and remember this, the day God blessed me and I continue to live this life. Okay? I continue to live this life. I continue to be Marion Coles. I continue to be Marion's Amazing Cater. I continue to be who he want me to be, not who somebody else want me to be. Stop playing with us. And we'll never forget going to forgive. I forgave the people at my job. All the ones that try to come at me just because they thought they could. And then God said, nope. See, y'all don't know how long God's been protecting me. He's been protecting me for a very long time. Even before I even came on the internet, on Facebook, God's been protecting me. Y'all better stop playing with me. He been protecting me. This just didn't start. That's why I can see the light. I can see things. I see it. You can't make me be someone that you want me to be. You can't bring me out to make me be someone that you want me to be. You can't tell me the sky is blue or purple and I know it's not. But what you can tell me is how I can praise God and how I can thank him for guiding me for all and every direction that he took me through my good times and my bad times. Because I went through more bad times than I went through good times. But see, where I got my good times from, when God took out of my head all them bad times that was coming on. See, that's what's wrong with a lot of people in this world. They can't get those bad times out of their head because the only thing they keep trying to figure out is how they can hurt somebody. And how they sit back and try to figure out, well, what am I supposed to do? Forget about it. Those bad times, God helped me forget about those bad times, okay? He helped me. But see, I turned around back then. I could say some things to make you all, so that you all can really understand where I come from when it comes to forgiving and forgetting. But I know how God, he helped me forget a whole lot of things. This is why I know that I can forgive. Okay? He helped me forget a whole lot of things way back then, but this is how I know I can forgive. I know how I can forgive. You can't take me there. You cannot take me in a place to where I cannot forgive you. You can't take me in a place to where I cannot forget. I'm going to forget. I can't forget it. But I can forgive you. The biggest thing in heart is forgiving. I want to forgive you. I'm going to forgive you. But am I going to forget? We can talk about it all day long. And I could sit here and cry to you all night long. But we all have a testimony. We do. And it's sad. You know, I tell myself, I don't know how long any one of us is going to be on this earth. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. But what I want to do is set an example, not only for myself, but I have grandkids. I have daughters. My daughters, okay. But grandkids, I gotta say, we have to set an example for them. We have to. You have to forgive to be forgiven. Exactly. But it still doesn't mean that you're not going to forget. We all have a story. Everybody have a story. Everyone have a story. You think people just on social media that's watching content creators, that you think a content creator don't have a story? If a content creator don't have a story, there's something wrong. There is no perfect person in this world. But what I will not do, I'm not going to subject myself into wrongness. I've never been a person, I never did drugs in my life. Probably smoked a weed cigarette probably over 40 years ago. Well, let me take that back. Let me take it back. Because when I retired in 2019, prior to that 40 years that I'm telling you all about, that 2019, I always told myself when I retired, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna smoke me a weed cigarette. I call it weed cigarette. I said, I'm gonna smoke me a weed cigarette. Baby. And I talked to my coworkers and I kept telling them the whole time, that's what I'm gonna do. But baby, I always knew drugs wasn't for me. I always told myself I have a natural high. And that's what I really have. I have a natural high. Okay? I don't need to do drugs to feel you all. I don't need to drink to feel you all. Now, let me say this. If you all have ever seen me with any alcohol in my system, it's probably something that I was going through with my sister. Okay? Not something that I choose to do on a day-to-day basis. All right? It's not something. You tell me, if something ever like that, if anything like that happened to you, do you think that you will not have some type of ill feeling or some type of extra expression in your body, mind, and soul that you will not feel that way? Because back then, this happened in 2021. That's right at 3 years ago, okay? It's part of being human, exactly, Jeanette. It's part of being human. And for that to go by for a whole 3 years, you know, that put a lot of pressure on family. It puts something like that happened, it put a lot of pressure on family. Because you don't know, this family member don't know which way, my nieces, my sister's daughters, you know, y'all just don't, people don't know. Y'all don't know. But people want to sit back and speculate. I mean speculate. But the biggest thing is that it took 3 years for my sister and I to be in the same room together. Okay? 3 whole years. And I feel so good and I feel proud behind that. All right? And I just want to say that. Because I forgive her. I never pressed charges on her or anything. I could have, but I didn't. I have a heart. Way more than the next person would ever think that I have. I have a heart. And the day that I saw her, and I could talk about it again because it's a blessing to me. And I saw my sister Arlene last night, and that made me so happy when I was at Curlin's house last night, and my sister Arlene walked in there. My sister Arlene, she's just like my oldest sister to me, you know? She's like my oldest sister to me. And we sat and we watched movies last night. We you know, it was a beautiful thing last night. It was beautiful. I had no idea that she was coming to Curlin's house last night, and Curlin did not tell her that I was there. So when a person thinks that they actually know you, they don't. They want to know you. They want to be in your shoes. They want to be as strong as you are. They want to carry that great heart that you have. But they'll never be able to do it because they don't have enough heart to do it. What I can say is hallelujah. I can say hallelujah. A person want to sit back and, you know, let me say this. When that first happened to me, I didn't know any of those people at that time. I didn't know any of those people. But when that first happened, I was in San Antonio. And I have one of my supporters who still support me here today, because him and his wife came and picked up gumbo that day. And he just called me, him and his wife just called me like last week, you know, inquiring about places here in Houston. They still buy seasoning from me. And the same night that happened was the same night that him and his wife came and picked up their gumbo that night. That night. So he knew it wasn't nothing wrong with me. He knew I was good. But I admire the fact that him and his wife were still around, because eventually I had to tell them what was going on, because I'm in San Antonio and I tell them what's going on. And after the fact, but it was probably like 3, 4, 5, probably 6 weeks later. When a person hears something like that and they came in and they met your family member, and only thing that they could sit back and think is, wow, what happened? What prompted? But I could sit and I could really talk about it in a more positive way, and talking about it, because I had the real opportunity, and my sister and I had the opportunity to sit and hug each other. I think they thought it was going to be animosity towards me for what she did to me. But because I'm a forgiving person, I didn't have that. Not even from the beginning. I got to turn my air off, because I'm cold. I am cold and I got to get it out to the drawer. Oh, it's cold. Close up. You just too cold up in here. So all the bush watchers, when you sit back and put bad pictures of me, that was through the pictures that was brought up of me was during the time that happened. Okay? But you look at me at any other time, I'm this woman. I'm that girl. I am that girl. Wow, Alice. Wow. Wow. And I understand where you're coming from, Alice. I really do. I really do. And I've been there. I've been there. I'm me and my family, me, I'm one of a kind. Okay? My sister in Maryland, that's my sister right there. We've always been so close. We have always been close. But after that happened, it seemed like things kind of, because one sister don't want to go against the other sister, and the other sister don't want to go against the other one. So that's what you call being neutral. Okay? And in life, you have to do that. So I remember a time that my sister would talk about, would bring my other sister name up, and I had to tell her, I don't want to hear her name. I don't want to talk about her. I don't want to say this. I don't want you to say that to me. I don't want to. I think she was just more trying to see how I was going to react, if I was going to forgive her. I had to forgive her in my time, not anyone else's time. But I forgave. What they don't know is I forgave her long years ago when she did that 3 years ago. So I had to do it in my time. When I mean do it in my time, not because they don't really know how you feel at all. They don't know how you feel. What they're feeling is that, dang, this is going to be a long process right here. But I still had to see things for myself. I had to do things. I had to understand more things myself. I was the bigger one to not do this and not file charges and not do this and not do that. And still maintain and love my sister here today. I still love my sister. And I told her. It was hard. It was really hard. Because if you sit back and you imagine being stabbed in the stomach and had to have 17 stitches, and then she get behind you and you're stabbed in this left shoulder and you're stabbed in this right shoulder, imagine that. And you're still able to get up through the grace of God and go walk yourself and look at yourself in that mirror and you say, you stabbed me. It was beautiful. God, no one but God, protected me so much that night till it was unreal. I could be gone here today. And I give all my thanks to God. I really do. I really, 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 really do. And I forgive my sister. But will I ever forget? No, I won't. But I do forgive her. I don't know when we'll ever talk again. I don't know when we'll ever see. Well, we do. We're going to see each other again in May. Her grandson is expecting a baby. And her daughter called me about a month ago and said, I'm marrying. Because she know how I love the kids. I love the kids. And her son is expecting his first baby. And she said, his name is Jaden. And he said, I'm marrying there. And so my niece, she called me and she said, well, I don't know what you and my mom are going to do, but Jaden wants you at his baby shower. And I told her, I have no problem with your mother. I just don't want to be alone with her. That was just the only thing. I just don't want to be alone with her. As long as there's someone around, I can be happy. I'll be happy with her. But I don't want to be alone with her. And so the baby shower is in June. It's not in June, it's in May. So we're both. That would be our second time seeing each other again. Healing takes time. And time takes healing. And I had to heal these past few years. When a person thought I was at my worst. Really, I was at my worst. I was. Because I didn't know back then how important life is and how fast it can be taken away from you. But you have to have God in your heart the whole time in order to feel what he gave me that night. If I could sit back here and tell you all what he did for me, you all would be like, what? You would be like, what? How in the world? He did it. And I would tell a person, won't he do it? Yes, he will do it. He will do it. So if a person want to sit back and try to judge me for what they think they know or what they heard or anything like that, Think about this. How God spared my life. He didn't spare from no ungodly reason. He spared my life because he knows me and he knows my heart. If you don't have a volume, Gwen, you might need to go out and come back in. Because everyone else is commenting and you're not. He knows my heart. Jennifer, I'm going to answer your question with that. I had 3 years to heal. Okay? I had 3 years to heal with that. I can tell you this. If that had been a year after that, I probably would have a whole lot of emotions. I used to, after that happened, and that would be with anyone that go through anything just so traumatic like that. I dreamed every night. I couldn't sleep. I could not sleep. Every time a person, I don't know if anyone ever watched me on social media, but it was hard for me to handle a knife. I couldn't do it. It was hard for me to even look at a knife. Here today, I can look at one and I can handle one. I handle them. I cut, y'all see me, I cut food up, but it took me a while to get there. It took me a while to get to that point. It really did. A lot of times, way back then, when I would go live, I would already have, okay. Remember when I told you all I would go get my veggies already cut up. They're already cut up. And I would get it from H-E-B. I was getting those veggies cut up from H-E-B because I was afraid to cut with a knife back then. Okay? So I would go get those veggies. They're already cut. And then that way, I really don't have to look at those knives. But then God, he made me this stronger person to where he told me, even though you don't have to look at them, you can still be strong. That was in 2021, Valerie. If that was in 2021. So it's not like something that took place 10 years ago. In fact, it was in February the 20th, 2021. February 20th, 2021. You remember that, Nina Martin? Because I can take a knife and chop, 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 chop. But what I can say, my sister and I, we used to always laugh and talk to each other on the phone and this, that, and another. And it was just always so funny. We would always have fun in talking on the phone. Exactly, Maxine. Nothing but the grace of God. Back then when it first happened, I didn't tell you all what happened. It took a few months down the line for me to say anything. for me to say anything, because I got into this. It probably took almost a year for me to say anything. When I first came home from the hospital, I had lost so much weight because I was stabbed in the stomach. My daughter Curlin had to come and nurse me and take the galls out of my stomach and this and that. And I never said anything on social media. Okay? I never told you all anything at that point on social media. What I told everyone was that my blood pressure went up. And I was in the hospital because they had not seen me. They hadn't seen me in 3 days, almost 3 days on social media. So when my cousin picked me up from the hospital, I stayed with my cousin. And then her and her husband brought me home. Good night, Lily. Sarah, we're not even gonna look at her going to jail. No, she didn't, because I didn't press charges. So it's good. We're good. I'm good. We don't even have to worry about her going to jail or anything like that, because everybody don't have the same heart. I don't have that same heart. Okay? God told me something different. He showed me something different, and he's been helping me realize already. So we're not going to make a big thing out of that at all. I don't want to talk about her going to jail. I don't want to talk about any of that. What I want to talk about is forgiveness. That's what I want to talk about. Because, see, that's a lot of things. The forgiveness is something that a lot of people do not have within their heart, and within their heart, is to forgive. And I forgive my sister. I forgive her. I'm good. I don't need anyone to feel sorry for me. Really, I don't. It's just that I talk about it from time to time, because I want people to understand that there is forgiveness in everybody's life. I want people to understand is that when a person sit back and try to make you out to be someone that you're not, there may be a reason behind of what has been said and done. Okay? I want people to understand I'm not that person that people try to set me out to be. I am a dominant woman. No one on this internet can ever take that away from me. At all. You could never take that away from me. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. I've never did anything to anyone on social media. Okay? Now, have anything been done to me? Hey. But I still forgive you. Until we take a stand and know how to forgive a person, we'll never be able to sit back and let God take control. It would have been very hard for me to move on, Avis. That's what's wrong with a lot of people. That's why when a lot of people sit back, like when my mom passed away, I love my mom. But I've always seen what is said in the Bible, life goes on. We're not supposed to sit back and mourn behind that. We're supposed to keep living. If you continue to dwell on something that happened in the past, or you're losing a family member, you're losing this person and that person, how do you ever expect to move on in life? You'll never be able to move on in life. Because people want to use an excuse on why they started drugs, on why they did this, or why they did that, or why. They want to use all of somebody passing away as an excuse. No. Stop using that as an excuse. Because he tell you plain and day, someone pass away, life goes on. You're not supposed to sit back and dwell behind that. I lost my mother and my father. Okay? And I always told myself long years ago, I truly believe God chose me. God chose me even when I was a kid. He already knew who he wanted me to be. He wanted me to be this dominant person. He wanted me to be standing up here like that. Even though I had my siblings, you know, calling me out my name and all that, but I'm the one I'm standing. I love my sister in Maryland. I love her dearly. My brother, I have one brother. And I need to send him his seasoning, because I've been promising him his seasoning, but I've just been so busy. But we all have to look back in life and see what we've been going through. We have anybody. There's no perfect person in this world at all. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. That person's not perfect. Many people on this live that is not perfect. But a lot of people will portray to be perfect. A lot of people will do things to try to hurt the next person. They want to bring up things, want to say things, want to talk about things, want to tell lies, want to do this, want to do that, want to just be the center and make money off of a person that you don't even know and speculate. You know what the biggest speculation is? Is when I live through the grace of God and you don't know how to do that. You speculate if I live through him. Oops. But I do. So when I retired from my job, did I tell a lie or did I tell the truth? No one is perfect. Jesus wasn't even perfect. I see you all. I see it. I see all the great comments coming up. But what I do know, I told you all, I probably said this story before, and this when I talk about stuff like this, it's because sometimes people need to realize, because some people Smiley Kim, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to let you understand. Maybe this is your problem. I'm going to read off what you said. You said, but, let me make sure I can get this. You said, but, this is the same sister that did something really bad to you before. You can forgive, and they can pay for what they're wrong. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out what you're saying. Smiley Kim, see, this is the thing. It take a person like you. It take a person like you to think the way that you're thinking, okay? Whoever said that it was going to be a third time? That's what I want to know. You're sitting here You're listening to the story, but you're not understanding the story. You're not understanding it, because if you understood it, you would understand how God worked. But you really don't understand how God worked. Who said it was going to be a third time? And if it was a third time, who's in control of that? I'm not in control of it. You're not in control of it. So why speculate on it? I don't even want to finish reading what you have to say on here, Smiley Kim, because your page is probably a fake page, and you just don't understand, and you'll never understand. And I will never sit back and read your comment, because you will never know. You will never know the real, true destiny of another person when you haven't been through it yourself, okay? I could speak on it all day long, boo. And Smiley Kim, who has a name like Smiley Kim? That's a fake page. So can somebody tell me if that's a fake page or not? Because Smiley Kim sure have a lot to say. I wouldn't give a daggone what I talk about. If I want to talk about my sister on here, if I want to talk about... Who says that she tried to do something before? And if she did, so what? What does that have to do with you? The whole key word here tonight is forgiving, okay? It's about forgiving something that you don't know anything about, and you'll never know anything about, and how to forgive. That's what the key word is. Forgive. I might not forget, but I will always forgive her for what she did. See, that's the difference between you and I. You're going to always have that negative part in your head, because you'll never understand the real difference between forgiving and forgetting, okay? You'll find out one day. But tonight not going to be the night, Smiley Kim. So guess what? You're blocked. And a fake page. She can't even comprehend. Exactly. It's got to be a scammer. If it's not a scammer, it's one of them people on the other side. Like, they think that they could tell me something different. They don't know my life. We all have, Maxine, we all have a mind-blowing story. So while Smiley Kim is trying to predict what my sister might do or what she might not do again, blocked. She wasn't expecting that one. She just thought I was just going to keep talking to her. Blocked. See, it's a good thing when you can sit back and continue and you can talk about it. Let's see. I probably said before, my sister tried something like that before. But even if she tried something like that before, I'm still here. It wasn't just that that person was a scammer. That person was a troll. I mean, a true troll. Probably one of them people on the other side, in that other group name. See, they got a couple of names. I just don't want to. I don't want to say the name because I don't want to say anything, so you all can go start watching the person. But someone read off what the next person said and said, "Yeah, you do sound like him." Okay, but anyway. They love watching my page. They want to make a person look so bad, but you can't make me look bad. I'm still going to be shining, boo. Boo. And not begging, boo. Smiley Kim. They be coming up with the worst names. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Very scared, boy. Exactly. I'm still standing and I'm still shining. See, a person will really try to figure out and understand how in the world did this lady be so blessed through all of this, that, and that. How did I become blessed? Because I'm blessed through the grace of God. That's how I became blessed. And I'm not that evil person that the person, anybody want me to be. Sure Shining is such a beautiful lady. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I feel so blessed and I feel so highly favored. And a lot of people don't like that. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you being blessed. They don't want to see you being highly favored. Y'all better ask Linda, the one that was at my job. If y'all think I'm playing, she could tell you. She could tell you how strong of a black woman I was at work. Don't play with me. Blessed by the best. Somebody typed something on there and took it off real quick. But I don't care. I don't care. Those are haters. You will always be a motivator on the hater side, not on this side. Hey, Lisa Covington. Boy, they be sitting over here just listening to the conversations over here. They be sitting over here eavesdropping all up in the bushes and everything else. They don't want to reveal who they really are, but they still sitting over here watching. They haven't stopped watching. They've been watching since day one. They're going to be all right when all their swelling go down. Yeah. But I can't wait to that IT. If y'all get a chance, y'all see people coming in like that, screenshot them, go to the page, get their information where it's going to show their Facebook name, the address and all that. Get all that for me and send it to me. Send it to me so I can get this IT guy to look this person up and find out exactly who they are. Billy Walker. Hey, Billy. Ooh, Billy. Billy, where you been, Billy Walker? You been working still? You still working, boo? Exactly, D. And I try my best to treat everyone with kindness. I do. I really, really do. Billy Walker. Y'all see Billy Walker on here? Billy Walker not going nowhere. Where you go, Billy? Billy, you better not disappear on me. Hey, look at him. He's still a subscriber. That's my boo right there. Billy Walker, if you don't get no bigger, you're going to always be my boo. You in Houston? Billy, call me tomorrow. Call me tomorrow, Billy. I would really love to meet you. I'm going to have to get you from Houston and let you come out here where I am. For real. Billy, why you didn't tell me that you was coming to Houston? I would have stayed out there 2 more days. You know I sold my house, Billy. I see he said he's in H-Town. Billy, Vicky told me to let you know. Billy, you know I'm in the country now, right? I'm in the country now. And guess what? Guess what, Billy? We have 2 goats. One name is Southwest Billy. It's Billy. And the other name, the male, his name is Billy. And the other one, the female, her name is Esther. So we have Billy and Esther out there in the field right now, Billy. Oh, you leaving in the morning? I was there the whole weekend. Billy, you wrong for that, Billy. You are wrong for that, Billy. That's That's exactly why. That's exactly why. Now for now, just for that, Billy, I'm about to name the goat. His name is already Billy, but his last name gonna be Walker now. His name gonna be Walker now, Billy. His name is Southwest Billy. It's gonna be Southwest Billy Walker now. Just for you coming to Houston and didn't tell me. Well, I was out there this weekend, but talking about I'm coming back next year. Well, at least you came on tonight, Billy. I haven't seen you in a few months. I haven't seen you come back on in a few months. But one of the ghosts' name is Billy. One of the ghosts' name is Billy. You've been gone too long, boo. You've been gone too long. Y'all know I gotta go pay my water bill. I gotta get off of here. Because I gotta go pay my water bill. Felicia. Yes, you will see Billy Walker's name all the time. But you know what? What I love Avis is that he is still around and he is still a subscriber. He did not give up his subscriber badge. He said, I still love my family. That's right, Billy. And we love you too. We love you too. Even though we don't see you all the time anymore because you know your name. Baby, when I see your name come up, I'm like, Billy! Billy! Can you all welcome Billy Walker? While I go pay my water bill real quick, can you all welcome Billy Walker here tonight? I gotta go pay my water bill, and then I'm getting off of here. Then I'm getting off because I gotta go pay. Hold on. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Hold on, I'm coming. I'm coming. Hold on. A change is coming. Hold on. Okay. Y'all back. I'm back. Look at that. Giving you all that good welcome, Billy. Billy is back. Hey, boo. That's Billy Walker right there. Yes. Billy Walker has been a subscriber of mine for a very long time. And even though he don't come on often at all, he's here tonight. And that makes a big difference. You call him Billy Boy and Esther? I know, Avis, Billy used to get the first bite of all the food. I used to put Billy, watch this, Billy. You want this, Billy? Billy, there you go. I know you want a bite. Get it, Billy. Get it. Hey, Robert. We on here having a good time. I'm kind of tired now. I've been up since this morning. Yes, he used to, Lisa Culverton, you know, Billy used to get the first bite all the time of all the food. Billy, Billy, Billy. Because his name, you know, Oh, and I've never talked to him on the phone. You know, I've never talked to him on the phone. We just had this connection, and he still is here. He is still here. Hey, Robert. I got to bring them dogs in. They're out there barking at the... Billy, I have 2 goats, and one of them name is Billy. I couldn't let your name go, Billy. I'm sorry. My mom's name was Billy, too. I couldn't let you see, you have the same name as my mom, so that's why you just stand out so much. And she's gone. I know Robert is... Robert, where's my socks? Because I still haven't received my sock. I have not received my Chucky socks. So where are they? Where's my socks, Robert? Valerie's scared more. I'm going to get off of here, you all. I've been on here for a while. You know, when I come on, I come on. I need to come on like 5 times. Billy probably gone now. You gone, Billy? Billy, when you leave from here, you got to say, Ollie Osmond, you are not coming on here. Boo-boo, bye-bye. Yeah, I'm going to get off of here. We missed you, Billy. Welcome back. Hey, Roxanne. Hey, Roxanne. Yeah, I'm gonna have a rest of, you know, I'm gonna do good tonight. I'm gonna be good. Have a blessed rest of the evening. Hey, Joyce. You all, what I just want you all to go to bed with tonight is, on a good note, is to be happy and don't worry about a damn thing. Be happy. I saw that video earlier, Robert. Did you really fall to trip down that one step? Hello, Anita from South Carolina. Exactly, Nisa. I did text you my address. What's wrong with you? I've been waiting to wear them socks and put them on my page. Ooh, you fell. If I was a fly on the wall, Robert, if I was a fly on the wall, I just need to be one fly on the wall. I don't need to be 2 flies. I just want to be one fly on the wall. So we could just both sit there and just laugh together. I'm sure Robert didn't hurt himself. He good. Good night, Gail. Good night. I'm about to say good night to you all. I got to get up early in the morning so I can get these other orders out. This table is full, and I need to get these other orders out. And we're going to all be blessed. We all going to pray. Let's pray on the haters. Let's pray on the hateful bush watchers. Let's pray for them, because they be hating and everything else. They're going to be all right when all their swelling go down. They kind of swole right now, but they're going to be just fine. Because guess what? And meanwhile, I'm still shining. And you're going to be all right when all your swelling go down. So I'm going to say good night to everyone. And I'm going to say good night, sleep tight, don't let nothing bite, boo. Much love. Much love to you all. Good night, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Gotta go. Oh, I gotta wait till the slow connection come off of there. Good night.